Hello guys, in this section of video we will create or generate a architectural model on this architectural platform. Now you know that we have imported the AutoCAD DWG drawing here which is placed on a plinth level. Now you can see the all this level in only in one of the elevational views, and you can see that this is the DWG drawing which is placed on a plinth level. Again go to just plinth level plan. Now you can see this is the AutoCAD drawing which you can actually click this in floor plan, and you can see there is a option called as visibility graphics in which you can edit or modify this AutoCAD drawing. Before that we'll see how you can see the just now you saw that how this elevational views is on, as well as you can create the 3D view like this one. These are the all levels. Okay, so you should be in plinth level to generate the architectural model. For that, first of all, there are the layers which we have created in the AutoCAD drawing, which can be make off from here, edit, imported categories. Now the zero is not required here, the beam also is not required here, and ground floor not required. Only center line plan in column layer will be important here. So you can see only you have got this only center line plan, all that. First of all, you will have to create the grid on this Revit platform. For that, you will have to go to architecture grid, and there is a two option. By clicking this one, you can create single line like this one, and that will be just numbering it as one, or you can click the just pick lines like this one. You'll find it is going with 1 2 3. Now for this horizontal grid, you'll have to again click this one, but that will be numbering like 1 2 3 4. That is not required, and we will go for A here. Now just go on clicking this by this way. Okay, now this is A B C D E F and 1 2 3. Now you have created this grid here on this architectural platform. Now I am going to create or generate the columns here by using, like you can see there that this is a column with some size, and you should know first what is the size of that column. So you have to go to annotate. For dimensioning, you should be in annotate, and for that particular dimension, to get dimension, you should use always for this linear use a line. Just click this one and this another line. You can see it's a 0.23 by 0.23 by 0.3. So this column is with dimension 0.23 by 0.3, and there is another column different size. There are two types of columns, I think. This is 0.23 by 0.23. Again we will go to align 0.23. This is again 0.23 by 0.23. Yes, there are two types of columns. One is 0.23 by 0.23, whereas the another is the 0.3 by 0.3. Oh, sorry, 0.23 by 0.3. Now I will be creating here just two of the columns with two different types, we can say. For that you will have to go to structure. Then this is column. But now by default there are some steel columns, so you will have to load them. These are the steel column which is not be useful here because we are using the RCC column, but the size 0.23 by 0.23 and 0.23 by 0.3. So we'll have to import the RCC column, reinforced columns. So for that you will have to go to load. I have got that libraries in this imperial thing. You'll be having on your database also. So structural columns, concrete thing, and you will be using the concrete rectangular column. Open. Now there are some properties which this particular type consists. So now this is a concrete rectangular column of typical type, that is 12 by 18. Okay, so already there are maths see 9 by 9 and 9 by 12 column. I will show you how to create or the duplicate columns. So go to duplicate and type here something like C dash 0.23 by 0.3. That doesn't mean it will get the size automatically. So this is just a nomenclature. Okay. So in type you have create one more type with this, that is column 0.23 by 0.3. But now you have to customize the or edit the dimension here. Where this is 0.3, but this should be 0.23. Now it should be 0.3. Now say just OK, and you'll find that you have created the column which is required here. Again you will have to create one more type. Again go to edit type. Now just say duplicate, and this will be 0.23 by 0.23. And again you should edit the dimension here also. This should be 0.23 by 0.23. So now you have the two types of categories for RCC column. Now this is the column with 0.23 by 0.23. So you will be using here. For this, just click here, and now you have one thing gone wrong. So undo. Then use a column edit type. Okay, this is okay. So structural column, but now the option should be here height 1 and not a depth. So by default you are on a plinth level. Okay, so again go to structure, and now you are on a plinth level, and you are choosing the option height. Just select one, click on here, and the another column you will be clicking here only. That should be placed on center line. Okay, cancel twice and you will be out of the command. Now you have created these two columns. You can see in 3D view also that you have created this column. Select one of the columns. You will find that base level, actually our plinth level was on, so you have created the column on the plinth level. So the base level for that particular column will be the plinth level. Top level by default it is given as ground floor slab bottom. Means as soon as you will change that particular top level, that will be placed in between that two levels. But now the base level and top level is same, so that is not possible. So you have to go for ground floor level. Apply. Okay. So now that is gone below the plinth level. So you can see always the column's height is nothing but that is the difference between that both levels, base level and top level. So first of all, this base level is plinth level, and we will eliminate it to ground floor slab bottom for now. Okay. To select and edit all the columns at a time, you should select this single column, then right click it and go to select all instances visible in view. You will find that both columns of the same type and category are selected, and now you can change whatever you want. Base offset is nothing but the column can be placed on above that level. Now base level is plinth level and offset is basically, let's say 0.9. So that will be above that level. That offset will be above that level. So this is not needed here. So I will say 0.00. And top offset will be nothing but the above that top level. So this is the column with vertical option. There are the options like slanted also, angle driven also. For now the vertical is sufficient. So these are the two columns which are created from the plinth level. above the plinth level. Again I will go to, now you can see that on elevational views also, see, that are placed on a plinth level, and the top level is ground floor slab bottom. For now, again to just drop something, I will have to go to plinth level. So I will go to another column, and that is column 0.23 by 3. And now structure columns, right, and the column will be 0.23 by 0.3. Likewise, I can again using this both center lines. For now, you can just place here, no issue. I can align that after also. So just go on and insert here, no issue. Just at least now for this, to just rotate it using the space bar from our keyboard, just click here twice, that will be parallel to this column. So I have inserted these columns, and now I will again go over rotating it like using spacebar. Just click here and insert here. You'll align there afterwards, no issue. Okay. So now at least one grid should be parallel to that center line. Right click twice, get out of the command twice. Now just to align, first of all, click this original column and go to align. Select this existing column and then pick another one. You'll find there align. Select, select. Okay, select, select. Sorry. Align, original, another. Okay. First you have to select this existing one and then Revit line. Right? You can see you are aligning these columns with existing one. So I think we have aligned everything here, and now we have placed all of the columns, which you can see in 3D view as well as in south view also. So now there is one more another thing which is you should not, there is a visual styles, and now these are just, we are using the hidden line, you can say. You can use the shaded also. Now these are the shaded, this is wireframe. For this particular viewport this will be shaded, but if you go to particular plinth level, again then to make it shaded you will have to go and click shaded. But for graphics this should be hidden or let the remain as wireframe. Okay, so now you have created or generated the columns here. Okay, for this section actually this is sufficient thing, and we will see next part in next video. Thanks.